You guys see a lot of videos that say how I pass a prof challenge in 5 days. But let's be honest, a lot of those videos are cut and edited and don't show the mistakes that a lot of traders make when taking a prop firm challenge. That's why on the month of October, I decided to do something a little different. I will be showcasing in full display my skills and testing my skills by taking a prop firm challenge and showing everything, showing the good trades, the bad trades, the winning trades, the losing trades. You guys will be able to see firsthand my strategy working as well as how my discipline gets tested throughout this challenge. The goal is simple. The goal is to simply pass the challenge, achieve a payout, and prove that any retail trader with a concrete plan can achieve this. Welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Michael Carrasco. I'm a futures day trader and I post content about my trading journey as well as things that I have learned along the way. In today's video, I'm going to be breaking down my prop firm challenge that I have set up for the month of October. I'll be going over what prop firm I'm going to be using, what type of account and why, as well as some risk parameters that I have set in place and some personal rules that I have in place for myself. Without further ado, let's jump right into the video. To get it started, let's go over the prop firm that we're going to be doing this challenge on, and that prop firm is Aqua Future. One of the things that stood out to me when comparing the different prop firms that I could have chosen from is that Aqua Futures don't have any activation fees on any of their accounts, and they also have a charity component where they help clean up the oceans and give clean water access to those who need it. So those were two of the main reasons why I went with this prop firm. As far as the account, I went with the 25K account. And to be more specific, I went with their beginner account. And the reason why I went with the beginner account compared to their standard account is due to the payout period. On the beginner account, you have a 7-day payout period, where on the standard account, you have a 14 days payout period. Now, for me, I of course want to get the payout as quick as possible. And as far as the reason as why I went with the 25K account, is due to the fact that this puts me in the shoes of somebody that's getting started in their prop firm journey. And what better way than to do it than starting with a lower account balance? Honestly, if you're starting trading prop firms, I always recommend starting with the lowest account possible, just because it's going to teach you more about risk management and it's going to force you to enforce risk management strategies. That way you can trade that account long term. So let's go over the details for this account. So to start it out with, let's start with the profit target. There's a $1,500 profit target that you guys got to hit to be able to pass the eval. Now there is a max drawdown of $1,500 as well. So if we're looking profit target to drawdown, it's a 1-to-1 ratio, which I think is pretty fair, especially for the size of this account. Now, on the beginner account in specific, there is a daily loss limit. For the 25K beginner account, there's a $650 daily loss limit. Now, just be mindful that this is a hard bridge of the eval, and it will cost you guys to start out lower if you guys hit the daily loss limit. Now, as far as consistency rule, there's a 40% consistency rule on this account. So essentially, your biggest day cannot be bigger than 600 days to stay compliant with that consistency rule, which on this size of account, you should not be making no more than, I would say, 300, 500, depending on your setups. As far as payout periods, like I said earlier, this account has a 7-day payout period with a minimum of 5 green days, being $75 or larger for the 25K account. Now, as far as max position, the beginner, I would say this is the only downside to the beginner account compared to the standard account. On the beginner account, your max position is 1 mini or 10 micros, where on the standard account, it is 2 minis or 20 micros that you guys can trade with. Now, with this size of account, I have no plan whatsoever to trade the max amount When it comes to my position sizing, I'm honestly looking to trade a max of 5 micro contracts. Now that we have the details out of the way, I didn't want to get too much into it, but if you guys do want me to do a full prop firm breakdown for Aqua Futures, please let me know. I will give you guys my honest opinion. All right, guys, so let's jump into the risk management strategy that I have set in place for myself for this account. Now, as far as position sizing, I'm looking to trade no more than 5 micro contracts. I think this is enough to make a healthy amount each day without risking a lot. Based on the stop loss that I use, I am risking usually about 3 points max per trade place. This will mean that I'll be trading or risking roughly about $75 per trade. Now, as far as the amount of trades that I am allowed to take per day, this is something that I have been doing over the last 3 months or so. I have been only focusing on one good trade a day. If I lose that trade, I am done for the day. If I win that trade, I am done for the day. If I get stopped out at break even, I am done for the day. This has allowed me to essentially control better my emotions when it comes to trading, and then slowly in the future I do plan to start taking a max, let's say 2 trades a day, and then go from there until I see that my emotions don't affect my trading as much. Now, the main goal for this challenge is just to trade how I trade my personal account. Nothing different. The only difference is that I'll be trading a prop firm account. I won't be using my own money. And I just want to put it out there. If you guys are thinking about trading prop firms, I honestly recommend first starting out trading your own personal money. This will teach you a lot of discipline. It will also get you in tune with your emotions, and it puts you through the process. I feel people learn better when they're actually losing something while trading, rather than just, being able to reset an account. Where if you're trading your own personal account, if you lose $50, that's $50 that you could have used for something else, and it hurts a little bit more, but it will teach you to try to minimize the mistakes that you guys are making while trading. I've been through it. I'm still, as an evolving trader, sometimes I do get emotional. It doesn't matter how long you've been trading. At one point or another, you guys will get a little emotional when it comes to trading. So I haven't talked about my strategy too much here on the channel. So you guys are aware of what type of setups I take, as well as what levels I am looking at on a daily basis. I'm looking at a few, as far as levels, I'm looking at 3 different type of levels. One of them being supply and demand zones, key support and resistance areas, as well as low value nodes that I extract from a market profile. Now, as far as the setups that I'm looking for on a day-to-day basis are either break and retest of a specific zone or a reversal from a specific zone. So to confirm my entry based on these setups, I am using order flow tools to confirm those entries. And some of the tools that I use are the market heat map, as well as footprint charts and market profile. I also use cumulative delta to help me gauge the sentiment in the market as well. So the reason I decided to take this challenge for the month of October is plain and simple. The number one reason is just to showcase my skills as a trader. And what better way than just make a whole series where I'm showing you guys the good trades, the bad trades, and also show you guys a realistic view of what it is to go through a prop firm challenge, as well as show you guys the lessons that I learned on the day ins and days out in the market. Now, you guys will also be able to see my mistakes. That way you guys can learn from those and try to avoid those yourself. Although I have roughly about 6 years of market experience, doesn't mean I am the best trader in the world. That's what I aspire to be, and there's no other way than to be showing up on the charts every single day without any excuses. Now, you guys can expect weekly updates through my progress in this prop firm challenge. You guys will be able to see the good trades, the bad trades, as well as other things that I may pick up every single day. I may make either short videos here on YouTube or reels on Instagram. So make sure you guys are following me there as well. If you guys want to follow my journey day by day, make sure you guys join the Discord community. The link will be in the description below. The community is completely free to join. And every day I post my technical analysis as well as the setups that I'm looking to take for that day and the levels that I will be watching. The community is also a safe place where traders can come and learn from one another as well as communicate with one another. If you guys made it through all the way to the end of the video, I want to say a big thank you to you guys. And if you're not subscribed yet, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. Also hit the notification bell, that way you guys get updated with the latest and newest coming from the channel. And with all that being said, I'll be seeing you guys on the next video.